Hi there, Taurus. It's Amanda here with Tik Tarot to do your reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December of 2020. I have a quick announcement to make. If you book me, please only book me through my website, through a secured payment app, Acuity, because there's been somebody impersonating me on Instagram, and it's not good. It's been a really stressful week around this, and so I just encourage everybody. I've addressed it on Instagram and TikTok, and so I just wanted to make sure that I let everybody know in all the readings this month to be really careful, and just in general online. If somebody reaches out to you and says, do you want a reading? That's not me. I would never do that. So you get a reading if you want a reading, and that's on you. That's up to you, but I'm not going to tell you that you need a reading or that there's a spell on you or anything weird like that. And that's what this person's doing. So anyways, only book me on my website, TikTarot.com, and everything will be fine. And this too shall pass. All right. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you in love. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December of 2020. So I feel like you're, oh gosh, okay, so there's somebody in your life that you're certain about, right? There's this King of Swords that you know is your person. Excuse me, but for some reason, this has been quite the struggle. I don't know, I feel like the person you're dealing with is very aware of the connection. But I think there's still a possibility of this, and I think that's coming from you, where you're just like, you're willing to take it slow in a connection. This could be a new connection that you're just like, okay, I'll take it slow. Maybe this person is finally starting to let their guard down. And so your persistence, at a turtle's pace is going to pay off. Because the energy between the two of you is the King of Swords. So I feel like y'all both know that this is a strong connection, or that this connection could lead to higher levels of commitment. And your person seems to be either letting their guard down, or if this is somebody you've already been with, this is somebody who is tired of fighting for this. But I don't see you giving up. But it's almost like you're taking a different route, and just like, instead of trying to rush back into something with this person, you're just like getting to know them again, and just seeing where that leads. And I feel like you have your doubts, but you've done the work around yourself. There's just some things that you have to get honest with yourself about. Like, I don't feel like this connection has held you back in a way that has kept you from meeting other people, but I think that the fact that you're certain about this person has made you continue to want to work on this. So but I feel like you're down for putting the time in. So I am sensing that this is somebody that you've already been with. How does this person feel about you? Excuse me. So they're not sure if they want to reunite, even though they feel like this could lead to higher levels of commitment. They want things to line up before they commit to trying this again. They seem kind of closed off to the idea of getting back together. But that doesn't mean they don't see potential that things could eventually line up. So I think that your way of taking things slow right now is smart. If this is a new person, I think they are seeing a future with you, but they might be dealing with a past person themselves. What are you getting clarity on? So I feel like there's times in this thing where you're just not sure if this is like really like you're not putting a ton of effort or passion into this right now, because you want this to lead to more. You want this to work, and in a way, I just feel like you're stepping back a little and just like seeing where it goes, and that's the clarity that you've gotten from, I guess, this connection in general, is that it's not something you can rush into, and it's not something that you can force your will onto. And I like that. But ultimately, I see that you want to work this out, or that you see this working out with this person. How do they see the relationship? So they're, like I said, they have their doubts, but for some reason they feel burdened by it, even though you guys do have a strong foundation, or you could have a strong foundation. This person almost feels like they're doing everything, or like they can't do enough, or like they can never do enough. And it makes them feel like they're less than, or like, and it worries them that, like, you know, they just feel doubt, like they're trying not to be in their ego about it. They're trying not to like accuse you of anything, of like, yeah, this is an interesting reading already, Taurus. I feel like it's really confusing. It's kind of hard for me to get a read on them. You could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Pisces so far, and maybe even a Sagittarius. So there's a couple things going on here for you, Taurus. I feel like you could be still kind of wanting to reconcile with someone else if this is a new connection, or the person that you're dealing with has doubts because they're still kind of dealing with someone else, and y'all both could just be fresh out of relationships. So there is confusion about whether or not you guys should move forward here. I do see a passionate new beginning, and maybe you guys might have already gone there. Spirit's saying go with your gut on this. You know, pay attention to the red flags, and don't make excuses for this person or for yourself. Like, if this person doesn't make you feel right, if you don't trust them, then don't invest in it. But I do feel like you do trust them, and that you want to invest in it, and it does feel good. So maybe at times it's really good, and at other times you have your doubts. But it's like you have your doubts, but the clarity that you're getting around taking it slow is giving you hope that this could actually become a stronger connection. This person's trying to be very patient with you. I think that they might be aware that you might not be free from a past connection. Like, you might still be thinking of someone else, or this could be your past connection, and this person is very aware that you've already moved on, and they're trying to, you know, give you the space that you need. But I see higher levels of commitment, and this person might persist and reach out to you and want you to know how good they're doing, or how much they've changed. Like that they realize they didn't appreciate you. If this is a new person, I feel like they're being very patient around, and they're kind of like matching your energy if you're taking it slow with a new person. As far as, you know, wanting to see where this leads. But I'm getting the vibe that both of you guys are needing to be free from something else, like a past connection. Spirit's saying don't rush into this, because it could get toxic pretty quickly, and somebody might leave the other person out in the cold. I see this turning out how you hoped it would. But I also feel like there's either you're going through major changes, or something needs to change in order for you guys to kind of be on the same page. What needs to change? I think it's a communication thing, you know. There's somebody here is very impatient, you know, like maybe this person doesn't get back to you right away, and so you're just tired of like wondering where you stand with them. And that can be quite frustrating. Spirit saying set some boundaries, or move forward, because this might be a karmic connection. And of course, there's always plenty to learn from any situation. But I feel like what's more important than anything is that y'all both find balance and be fair toward one another. And realize, you know, like if something doesn't work out, it's because something else is coming towards you. But I feel like y'all both need to leave something behind. That's the thing I'm getting here, in order for you guys to have a new beginning, right? You guys both need to get unstuck or free yourself from something, from past energies, in order to have a new beginning that leads to levels of commitment that are higher than just, you know, I like you, I'm seeing what my options are, you know? But I do feel like there's some, y'all aren't on the same page. Even though I do see that there is a connection here, I feel like there's also very independent energy going on between the both of you. So y'all kind of end up being like backwards magnets, because y'all just both are incredibly independent people. And you know, my Tauruses have a hard time with commitment. So this person like you need to be able to know that this is a good thing, you know, for you to go all the way. But yeah, your last card is the Sun card in reverse, which tells me that you both have, and it was an energy between the two of you. You both have some, you know, are working on raising your vibration, and hopefully y'all both do that and come back together, or get on the same page somehow. All right, thank you so much, Taurus.